ladies, I got some more Hennessy for y'all. Recently, Toni Braxton and Birdman broke up. Now, Toni thought she hit the jackpot when she got with that man. She thought she was gonna be riding around in Bugattis and shit. Then he started bringing home those ramen noodles. It says here Toni was used to having expensive dinners and expensive desserts, but when her sugar daddy started feeding her sugar daddies, she went out there and found herself another man. Now, it ain't no secret Birdman been having some financial issues. He just had to pay Lil Wayne over $10 million in the lawsuit, but what a lot of y'all didn't know is that Birdman also had to pay over $25 million for Dwight Howard's anal reconstruction surgery. Now, Dwight Howard hasn't been able to play with the Washington Wizards because somebody snatched his booty like the last free donut. Toni Braxton used to care less what Birdman did behind closed doors, but now that he not paying for her plastic surgery for the sake of her nose, she ain't got no choice but to be nosy. Now, I know what it sound like. It sound like I'm gossiping like a overweight woman with big titties, but I don't do that girly gossiping. I don't spill tea, I spill Hennessy. And right about now, I'm about to pour a whole pint of Hennessy all over your areolas. Now you have to keep in mind, nowadays when you look at Toni Braxton, you ain't looking at the same Toni Braxton from back in the day. No. This woman right, right there. This ain't the Another Sad Love Song Toni. This ain't the Unbreak My Heart Toni. This is a Toni Tone looking ass nigga Toni. Her face ain't never been as hard until she got with Birdman. Now, a lot of people are accusing Toni of being with Birdman's young money artist Lil Chucky. And the only reason why that is cause Toni's starting to look more like the bride of Chucky. It's recently been reported that Birdman had to sell his home in Miami for $12 million. His lug boots ain't worth the shit no more. Don't nobody want to sign the Cash Money records. That's all because his brother Slim ain't been keeping a lazy eye on the company finances. Recently, there's been a lot of dirt slinging between Toni and Birdman on Instagram. First of all, both of them too old to have an Instagram in the first place. Toni made a mistake and posted a picture of herself sitting on the toilet. But somebody helping her with that page now, cause she recently posted a lot of secret stuff about Birdman that ain't nobody know about. For instance, Birdman bought her a wedding ring that allegedly cost $5 million. But according to Toni, the wedding ring was so cheap, she had to take it to TD Jakes just to get it appraised. It says here in my documentations, she had to win a game of chess at the pawn shop just to pawn the ring. Now ladies, take my advice. If you want to be a gold digger, start in your early 20s or mid 20s. Don't wait till you 55 like Toni Braxton, cause ain't nobody gonna pay top dollar for your whoopee cushion pussy. Now me personally, I think Birdman got money, but he just don't want to tell nobody. This stingy bastard be on his way to France, but he don't want to share none of his french fries. And honestly, who really want to trick off on an old bitch? Ain't no fun in buying pearls and butterscotch candy. It says here Toni got mad because Birdman wanted to have a wedding down at the courthouse and she wanted to have a big elaborate wedding. I guess she never considered who was gonna be on the guest list if she did decide to marry Birdman. It would have been a lot of ex-cons and debt collectors at the wedding. But according to these documentations, that boy Quavo from the Migos would have had to show up to the wedding twice. Because a lot of y'all didn't know this, but according to Toni Braxton, Birdman's artist Jacquees and Quavo from the Migos is the same exact person. Take a look at these pictures. Yeah, you see it. Like I said, Birdman still got a little bit of money, but he ain't trying to spend it on Toni's old ass. And plus she got all them broken ass sisters. Her whole family be up in Burlington. I'm trying to tell you, ain't nothing worse than an old celebrity couple, because how much of a celebrity can you be when you 60 years old? When they start using mothballs instead of confetti at your birthday parties. Forget being a celebrity, you need to consider being a senior citizen. Now it says here on page 22, that Toni and Birdman never got into no fights about no ex-girlfriends or no infidelity or anything like that. Mainly they was fighting over who can get to the toilet faster. Both of these niggas is full of shit. That's why I don't understand why people care about what's going on in their relationship. It's not like they having sex. You ain't never seen a picture of them online kissing. You ain't never seen a picture of him grabbing her booty. The only reason why they got together was for publicity. Wasn't nobody think about Toni before she got with Birdman, and wasn't nobody think about his ass before he got with Toni. When is y'all gonna wake up? It says here in my documentations The only reason why they got together is so they can live each other's lives. Have you noticed that Toni Braxton is looking more like Birdman than Birdman? And Birdman is looking more like Toni Braxton than Toni. That's because the same way Jacquees and Quavo is the same person, Toni Braxton and Birdman is the same exact person. Take a look at these pictures. Have you ever seen the movie Transformers? Well, Birdman ain't nothing but a Decepticon. There's been rumors that Toni Braxton smell like tuna. That's because she's a transformer, just call that bitch Bumblebee. Toni ain't never had no jawline like that in the early 90s. And don't accuse me of gossiping, because I told y'all earlier, if you don't like Hennessy, maybe you need to go see Impressive or one of them other Mickey Mouse tea-spilling celebrity channels. I'm here to give you the documentations. I don't give a damn about your feelings. If you don't like the fact that Toni Braxton and Big Freedia is the same person, you can fuck off. Because the proof is all up in your grandmama's nasty ass tapioca pudding. Now, when the last time you seen Toni Braxton bend over? She got the waistline like a bodybuilder. She got wider shoulders than Colin Kaepernick. This bitch be posing for pictures like Uncle Ben. Now, don't get me wrong, I got love for Toni Braxton. It's not my job to talk bad about celebrities, but when you sitting on boxes upon boxes of highly classified documentations, it changes your perceptions about people. Now, I didn't choose the documents chose me. The same way Nicki Minaj keep choosing to get involved with these pedophiles. Now, it ain't no coincidence that her current boyfriend, her brother, and Birdman was all accused of being involved with little kids. And not to mention Nicki 40 years old and she still be playing with Barbie dolls. And she claims to be a molested little boy named Roman from the Catholic Church. And it ain't no coincidence that Toni Braxton is involved with the same people as Nicki Minaj. Because just like Nicki, she has the same type of history within her own family. And I know a lot of y'all didn't know this, but Toni Braxton is Michael Jackson's daughter. I did a video about it. I need y'all to go back and look at it, because this explained part of the reason why she got with Birdman in the first place. Now, I can go on and on about all the secret societies in Hollywood, but y'all ain't gonna believe me anyway. I can tell you about how Birdman was born deformed with chicken wings growing out of his back, but y'all ain't gonna believe me. Y'all just don't know. I got information about Cash Nasty really being MC Hammer. I also got information about OSN really being Bone Collector from the URL. It's 2019 now, baby, so just expect me to be here every Thursday. And if I ain't here Thursday, I'll be here Friday. Y'all just don't know. I love pouring this Hennessy.
You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl.
Every day I'm risking my life to get your documentations every Thursday night. You don't appreciate Sean Blaze? That's okay, you get documents anyways, baby. It ain't that I'm afraid to show my face, baby. Don't want the FBI opening up my case, baby. They don't want you to know the truth, but I'm still gonna give it to you, baby.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you.
That's what I do.
Risk my life.
Risk my life for you, girl. That's what I do. Risk my life for you, girl. Risk my life to give you.
Risk
All
my
life.
life.
That's what I do.
Risking my life for
That's
you.
what I do.
Risking my life